Okay, welcome back to part 2 of this battle at Eder Dam, hour long, 475 kills. I know, it's ridiculous. Anyway, here we are. Worked my way to the south. Basically the idea, whenever I spawn into the game, wherever I am, if I'm not at the north side of the bridge or the south side of the bridge, I make my way to either the north or the south, depending on how close the north or the south might be. But this is my favourite spot on the map to be right now. So I look down there, pick people off at the pump house like I said before, then check back, because they do keep spawning from the axis base quite frequently, and you can get little stray ones like that. And a couple of unlucky shots there, which had a shot slightly high would have killed him. Get lucky here, I remember. No scoped him. So yeah, so now I know I've got that truck behind me for cover, so I don't really necessarily need to check that much in my back there. So I know that that's going to provide some form of cover. And now I'm back on the north side of the bridge. Took a risk not looking to my right there, hoping that no one was going to come up the northeast, which they still could, but I'm assuming they weren't. And as you can see, just hopping onto Sniper's Rock, looking down to the pump house, back over the wall, checking the main spawn there at the axis base, and getting shot whilst running across the bridge, because I shouldn't have done that. Should have just kept to the main plan there. Again, so northeast, probably one of the worst places on the map to spawn, because you're so far away from the action, but there are places you can pick off. So immediately when I spawn in at the northeast, I immediately look towards the southeast corner, and you usually find someone who spawns in there and is running up through the woodlands or something like that, or someone's running around in the riverbed down the bottom in the far east. But really, when you spawn in northeast, you want to definitely be making your way as quickly as possible up to this area, which I'm in now. I miss a few no scopes here, but making sure I get the kill just before he disappears. So yeah, we're back. Oh, there's spawn protection. Yeah, for those obviously that are watching that actually don't know this game very well, when you die and you spawn into the game, respawn into the game, you've got around about, I would say, 2 seconds worth of invincibility where you can't actually get killed. So that helps you sort of move into a position maybe of cover if your team's under heavy fire, perhaps. I remember this is quite a few kills I rack up here with the car. Some guys just had a pop shot from me. So yeah, that 2 seconds is quite vital really in most situations, especially if your team's under heavy fire. You can spawn in and quickly run behind something, and then take your time and look to see where you want to make your next move to, which is always good. So I find myself in the south now. My guys just get taken away from me. I'm not too sure why I came down here really. I think it's because the thing with the south side of the bridge compared to the north side is that you're a lot more exposed to people spawning in at the south. You can't really hide. You can only really hide behind a truck, and then you have to keep leaning out. But at the north side of the bridge, you've got a lot of greenery that you can just sort of mill in and around, and it sort of provides a bit of cover, and maybe it sort of prevents people from taking shots that they perhaps would on the south, because they're, oh, there he is, and now he's disappeared through the greenery sort of thing, so they just don't shoot as much, you don't get killed as much sort of thing. And that's the 100, so I'm at 100 kills, look, and as you can see we've got 46.5 minutes left, so I know if the amount of players stay the same in the game, and nobody really good connects, and yeah, all the variables which I've talked about in the first video stay the same, then I know I'm on for a 400 point game, because that's the way it's working out at the moment. Yeah, this is a nice section. This is Pleasure, I think. Pleasure Golf. She's one of my friends that we play with quite regularly. Female player. Yeah. So now I'm running around going along the wall. I don't know. I must have got a feeling that the south kills were drying up a bit, but as you can see, when I'm at the south side of the bridge, I do stray away from the south more than I would if I was at the north side. I always tend to stay around the north. So let's see what I do here if I get a few kills. So this is definitely the prime spot for me here. I don't really often move from this bit. Just checking, there's one in the northeast. I've got hit marker on him, hit marker on him. So on other days they would have died, so I'd have picked up 2 more kills there. But still, I'm hanging around the north. Also, when I'm here at this part, there's not too many people, well, certainly not in this game, that's going to shoot from the south, way over there, into your back at the north. So you can play on the north with with some confidence that they're not going to attempt to shoot you. And if you do get shot from, say, like an M1 in the back there, you can always, that truck that's behind me, if you're the other side of it, you can just stand behind it and pick people off in the north, and knowing that people in the south are, you know, they can't, there's no line of fire towards you. So there's a guy, wait for it and shoot. He's got the support gun. How does he feel? So then hop over, there's a guy in the bridge, tasty little M1. Still no one spawning in there, so I'd hop over there every time. I've seen a guy hiding behind the truck. Back up onto the sniper's rock. Oh, check in the pump house. Lucky kills here. All those guys there were looking at the target I previously killed, and they were getting confused, like, oh, he's just disappeared. He's just been killed by me. I have no idea or how or where that guy comes from. Just like appears from nowhere. It's a really bizarre one, that. So southeast, check across the north. There's a guy. Usually there's a guy sat there in that 50 cals. Take cover behind the trees and then pick him. Oh, pick him off. I thought I was just going to pick him off then, but someone else took him before I could get there. So make my way back up to the south. Got an M1. That's quite handy. So this is the thing I'm saying. When you're killing people around here, the prime spot will be, they will spawn at the flag point there. So you need to keep jumping over there, running down the southeast a little bit. There's always people coming through the trees. Then keep always checking the south. Look at me checking the south all the time, because you will get shot in the back. And if you shoot someone around this area, they're gonna spawn in at the south and get one of the battle spawns. A battle spawn, I suppose, is defined as when you kill an enemy, they get. It's like the game deliberately puts them in a spawn very close to you to give them a chance to get you back, sort of thing, to kill you back. So you've always, once you've killed somebody, you've always got to check your main spawn positions, like the flag, because the chances are they will come and get the revenge kill, as it were. Well, I can't remember what it used to be called in the new Call of Duties. I don't know, I can't remember. It's like a revenge kill type thing, or payback or something like that, wasn't it? So yeah, and so we've got a minute or so left of this game. Well on the way to 150 kills now. I haven't died for a long time. This is quite a good run I'm putting up here. I'm sure it's coming up to like 20 kills in a row or something, if I remember rightly. Just making sure that people in the south don't come and take me by surprise there. Hop over, always that's the move, isn't it? Hop over the wall before someone in the south kills you again. There you go, 20 kill streak. Which, to be fair, in a battle or a free-for-all, as it's known in the new cards, that's quite an achievement, really. That's quite a decent kill streak. Bearing in mind that it's all against all. Everybody you see is an enemy. It's all against all. Kill anything that moves. And as soon as you've killed one, the chances are, if there's a decent player in the game, you're going to get killed from the rear or at the side. So there we go. So I'm assuming we're coming up to around 140 kills now. As you can see, the times, we've got at least 2/3 of the game left. So we're on for around about a 420 point game at the moment, I would suggest. Well, I would suggest if this was a live stream anyway and I was playing. But yeah, if you can bear with me and watch through the drony voice, then come back and watch part 3. See you there.